Hello and welcome back to SF, a Giants recap. And the Giants, they won today against the Mariners, winning 6-4. And the Giants offense, there are a few key pieces today that we'll see in our starting lineup who performed really well today. So that's what we're going to go over in today's recap. Make sure to subscribe and like if you end up enjoying. But the Giants today, their offense showed up. And we saw guys like Brett Wisely, who had an RBI double, Luis Matos, who also had an RBI double, almost over the fence, but he looked really good today, had 2 hits. Lamont Wade Jr. is back to his normal self, not because he got a lot of hits or a home run or anything, but 3 walks. You love to see when Lamont Wade can kind of own the zone, manage everything really well, and have everything in control. And when he's walking, he's in control. And so I think that seeing 3 walks on there, and the rest of the lineup only had like 1 or 2 walks combined. So it wasn't like it was the pitcher's fault. I think Wade was working the zone, seeing the ball well, and I think that 3 walks is a promising sign from Wade to start seeing the ball better and I think get back into that rhythm of his, because right now he has 0 batting average, but I think that 3 walks is a good sign, because remember last year before he got hurt, he had a better on base percentage than Juan Soto. He was looking super good, walking often, getting a lot of singles. He forced the pitchers to throw it right down the middle, and when he did that, he saw really good results. And I think that if he can continue that throughout spring, kind of see the ball better, maybe he won't go out there and have a 400 on base percentage, but he can be up there in like the 350s, 360s, and hopefully Wade can kind of get that up and continue that. So good to see there and something to take note of. David VR, he had a single today. We haven't seen a lot from him this spring, so finally something good contributed. And then Grant McCray, he had an RBI bunt, so that was good to see from him. But the guys I'm excited about, Luis Matos, Brett Wisely, hitting the ball hard, getting a couple hits. Brett Wisely especially, I think this spring, he's looking like he's ready. He could have had opening day the first day, and he would have been right in midseason form. And so I think that Brett Wisely could be a sneaky guy that we're going to be playing a lot and seeing a lot, because he's performed well and he's seeing the ball. He's hitting the ball hard. He's barreling up a lot, and stuff like that is good, especially in spring early on, to then continue. And all he has to really tweak is getting the timing down, having everything work out, seeing different pitch sequences, and then getting the defense. And I think Brett Wisely is going to be ready. For the pitching side of today's game, Landon Roop, 5 strikeouts in 3 innings. He looked phenomenal today, and you love to see a guy like Landon Roop, who his first outing in spring looked phenomenal. He pitched, and he was having so many nasty curveballs. His curveball slider movement is unhittable, and we saw that again today. Just like I was there in person the first time he pitched, and he was folding guys, just making them look silly. And that movement on his curveball is phenomenal. And I think that if he can get that down along with the command of his fastball, you're going to see a dominant Landon Roop. And I think that the fact that you're seeing it this early, that we didn't have to fine tune anything, and you're seeing it this early, that all that means is that he just has to maintain that, stay healthy, and I think that he's going to be a key part of either our bullpen, or if we have any injuries or anything like that, he could step up into that starter role, that goes 3 or 4 innings, that type of role. And I'm really excited about Landon Roop, as you can probably tell. Spencer Bivens, he came in as well, and he got 3 strikeouts, and he looked really well, or really good. So stuff like that from Bivens and Roop, seeing competition in the bullpen is, I think, a very good thing for like the culture and everything. You're not having guys go out there and let up 9 runs like that. That happens sometimes in spring, like Mason Black the other day. But guys like that, who like Bivens, Roop, who are putting in the effort, seeing the results, and adding competition to the bullpen, those are promising signs for the Giants pitching. And we also saw Lou Trevino. He went out there, got 2 strikeouts, had a nice clean inning, and we're seeing some good things from our bullpen and possible bullpen pitchers. So the Giants, though, overall, I want to see more contributors on the offensive side, because we're getting like 2 guys a game that show up really. Like today with Matos and Wisely are your only 2 big contributors. In spring training, you're wanting to see more guys get the home runs, get the doubles, get the triples, and we're not seeing that too much. But I think that it's only the first week, and we're seeing guys like Wisely and Matos show up big time. Schmidt yesterday, and so seeing all those contributors, we shouldn't be too worried. So that'll do it for today's recap. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for a new SF at Giants recap video.